What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cat and Beats, and welcome to another series of mixing and mastering completely in the box, this time featuring the artist Duras. Let's have a quick little before mixed and mastered.
Some days there's no one in there. Some days there's no one in there. Some days there's no one in there.
And welcome to a new mixing and mastering series. This thing, when it's done, you'll be able to download it and mess around with it if you are a patron. We're working with Duras, and this song is actually already released, and I already mixed and mastered it to begin with. So please check it out in the description below. I really like this track. So this time around, actually, we are going to be working with Slate Digital, and we're gonna use just that. See what we can do. I'm going to be remixing this project again, and then after that, I'm going to A/B the things I know compared to this, which I don't know. So we're going to start completely from scratch. I haven't heard this track in a while. Let's just start deleting. So this is how the project was delivered. So we're just going to go boop, boop, boop. It doesn't really matter anymore. And this as well. And everything is just going away. Ugh, don't like this. So let's open all this stuff up as well. So the drums are relatively easy. We just have a boom, clack, and that's it. You don't always need to have difficult things. Top loop shakers, cool. Reverb, ooh. And then exciter doesn't need to load. All right, so let's just listen to just the drums. Man, that's quiet. Okay, and let's start deleting. We have a compressor there, VU meter. We have a hollow plate, EQs. Everything is out. Everything is out. There we go. And let's remix these drums again. So we have volume knobs that we can mess with. So first I'm going to set the volume with just the kick drum here. And see how loud we can go. So I'll turn everything off for a second. And then I'm going to base everything around this kick drum. And if I keep the kick drum around -8, -6-ish, I know for myself that if at the end of the day, I'll have about -4 dB of headroom for the master. So let's take this deep kick from Production Music Live and let's give it some guts. What do we have? So virtual mix rack. Just gonna load that on every channel, I think. Mind you, this is also the first time I'm using this. So if I stumble over my words and I get a little bit stuck, just enjoy it. Because that way we both learn something and you can see me go, oh, what the hell? All right, delete everything. Let's have a listen. I want more top end, so I guess we just have an equalizer. We have an air EQ, whatever. Let's try out. Okay, this is an SSL, this is a Neve, 1072, this is a 3-band, this is a, come on buddy, okay, whatever, this is a API, alright, just pop all of them in here for a second so I can have a little look around. It's an air EQ, okay, what else do we got? Alright, so, I need more than this. I think, if anything, 4-band EQ. Okay, this is the only problem with API is that it always has 2 dBs extra in one go. See, and that's, for me, that's highly annoying. So there must be a button to not do that. So Neve is good, and this. All right, let's have a look. What do we got? Here you can choose frequency. I think I'm gonna go for the SSL because I'm gonna have more options for cutting and boosting. But first and foremost, I can't hear any high end out of this kick. Well, I can, but it's just like, it's really like that. So let's just give some top end. So high motherfucker. And sorry. let's put some in there. Okay, let's cut some low end as well. And we have a low filter as well. I kind of don't want that much, and we can make a bell. Nice. Then we have a filter at the bottom to cut it. How nice is this? It's AB. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going and let's see what else we got. We got some harmonics so we can get some extra on top of it, which is always good. And I kind of want to first look at some compression. So we have a 1176, an 1176, an 1176. Jesus. You don't need 3 1176s. And we have a VCA compressor, an 1176, a distressor, an 1176. What the fuck, dude? And I don't know this one. All right. What do we have? Okay, attack release, attack release. Let's just think here. I want to have more. I'm just going to use this for a second. I want to have more of a ticky kick. So let's just put the threshold down and have a listen. Cool. Cool. All right. Okay. The release is a bit slow for me, so let's just try another one really fast as well. Jesus. I'm not like I'm a fan of the 1176, but it's also can we press all the buttons? No, we can't. Okay. Oh, it has a high pass filter. Damn. All right, sorry. High pass filter makes me super excited. Okay. Can we not connect these two? That's annoying. Okay, let's make the release fast, which is... This is fastest. And this is slow attack. Fast attack. Okay. Not really the most aggressive 1176 I've heard. Let's try this bomber one. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna try the distressor because I know that that's like... It does everything you want it to do. And that's pretty much all. Release faster. Ooh. There you go. I don't want a high pass filter. Alright. Okay, good. So I'm happy with that. We now have top end coming through. So before... Top end. Great. Well, that was nice. Let's see. Top loop. Let's have a... put this in slow, and let's just also make sure that level is less and it sounds louder. Fan-fucking-tastic. Sorry for my French, by the way. Was that pss in here? Okay, so let's just loop. Cool. All right. It has a lot of reverb already on this. I wonder how you can make sure that you don't default in this, because this is kind of annoying. There is a lot of reverb in this, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. Okay, well we'll start the same way again. So let's just go with this. Yeah, no. Let's first fix this loop. I'm not going to be able to do that with any of this without getting too complicated. So I'll just do a quick fab filter Pro Q3 on this to have a little... Yeah, I have a little bump here that just goes down and then do this. What? And then this should take care of that massive spike that all of a sudden just pops out. Okay, cool. So we'll just leave that and let's go back into the virtual mix rack and now work with this to kind of make it spark a bit. Again, it's a little bit, maybe something's wrong on my end, but it's again a little bit dark. So I'm going to use the Neve this time to make it spark. Andrew Sheps, he did a, oh! Sorry, I got excited again. You can move this, man. Oh man, sorry, but that's great. So the normal Neve 3-band here, it just goes click, 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 and this one is actually module. Oh, all right. Even Slate knows how to make a man happy. Let's just give a little bit of 7.2. It's a trick I picked off of Andrew Sheps of one of his courses, which was really nice. So let's just give it a little bit of a bump. Isn't it that? Let's have a little look here as well. We can high pass. All right. Oh man, I'm so happy it doesn't click. I kind of like the sound when it's a bit like over processed in this type of sound. So I'm gonna high pass it relatively heavy. So we give a low shelf so that we can create a bell at the bottom. Let's test it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, yeah. Maybe a bit too much. All right. Okay, I kind of want to cut as well. There's just too much that in there. So let's just cut around here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's cut there, and then let's just cut it. Okay, I like it. It might be a little bit too sharp, so I might take a little bit compression before the actual EQ this time around. Again, I'm not really a fan of an 1176, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Noise reduction. Okay, great. Let's drive into this, and I kind of wanted to go, you know, like that. So let's make the release a little bit faster. I am going extreme with the ratio because I just want to attack it so I can hear what the fuck's coming out of it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an 1176 guy. Let's go with FG Stress right now. And can I just set everything to don't do anything? Okay, release time a little bit fast, attack time relatively slow, input, let's drive it and see what happens. And we have a 6-to-1 here, let's make it a 4-to-1, and let's just pop it. So I really want that back, and then maybe we can do some parallel compression. Oh man, output. I wish there was a button so I could link these two. Let's just smack the shit out of this for a second. There we go. That's it. Is there a top shelf? No, there isn't. Okay. Okay, great. So let's just get off that. Okay, let's mix that back in with the kick. And let's turn this on now. Okay, I'm just gonna use this volume now. It would have been great if I had like a little bit of control over every single element in this mix, but we're just gonna keep on going. Now we have some shakers. Slowly put it in the mix with volume and see where we are. And anything on it? No, okay. That's nice. I love when you can just kind of bounce around with a track. It just makes everything like just good. So let's think. I think I'm only gonna do a little bit of SSL and just get that's it. That's good, man. I mean, we could potentially take away a little bit of that chuk, but I think the chuk meaning like the 700 hertz frequency, but I think that we already did too much with the top loop anyway, so. Now, I'll leave that the way it is because it sounds alright. I think that I did a bit too much on the compression side. But yeah, there's reverb in it. I wish I could turn down that reverb somehow, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Now what I want to do as well, I want to give another virtual mix rack on top of the whole drum bus itself. And now let's go to Flavor Town. Because now we have like a drum bus that kind of sits okay. It's a little bit overcompressed right now. I might change that. But let's just try harmonics. Because, I mean, we have harmonics, so we're going to have to use this. So this thing has lots of harmonics already there. So we have ding, 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 ding. We have 3 different harmonics. I'm going to input the crap out of this. Oh, now it's linked. That's nice. And what is this? Drive and group? No clue what this is. Group bypass? Whatever. Let's just input and drive and see what it does. Okay, that's what it's doing. Let's go through them so that we can have a feel. I'm gonna go with whatever this is, and we're gonna get off of this now. And then we're gonna slowly drive it. Also, let's turn down those shakers because they are piercy as hell. I'm gonna quickly just not have this, and I'm gonna quickly have a look what the hell's going on in these shakers. And let's just take these shakers just for 1 second because they are relatively annoying, and just make them a little bit less mono. I mean, less stereo, because it's just stupid. So we're just gonna. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to this. The first time I saw Slate was when Revival came out, and everybody was going like, Revival! And it was free, and I tried to download it, but then I needed to get an iLock, and now I got an iLock, and Steven Slate made fun of me because now he made it non-iLock. Yep. Okay, cool. And then the thing that always glues everything together is one nice compressor here at the end, and that should be us. And I'll switch it around for a little bit as well. What else do we actually have? We have a rival trimmer, preamps. Oh, I don't have any preamps. I don't have any microphones either. Let's try that 401 because that was actually quite nice because it was nice and subtle. So let's go fast release. Slow on the attack. It doesn't correspond with my keyboard. That's annoying. Put the threshold all the way down. See what it's doing. Okay. Okay. Nice. This is great. So if circuit 1 is a little bit slower. Is that correct? Yeah, circuit one is a little bit slower. What is this? Okay, yeah, so it's a little bit slower. So what we're gonna do is give a little bit of a threshold down and just have a little listen, so that low end is not so boomy anymore, and at the top everything just kind of sits a little bit better, and we're gonna have more of a snappy type of sound instead of a sound. Okay, I'll leave that like that. I think it's all right. It's not too bad. Let's make a button so we can actually have a listen to what everything sounds like before and after, and yeah, see what we have here, and if what we have is what makes us happy. So that, and that. And then we can kind of decide on this and leave this one for today. Might have gone a little bit over the top with this top loop here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back into this top loop and just kind of back off of this compression because I've gone a little bit too far. Try it out again. Okay, I think we're all right. A little bit of balancing out there, but for the drum bus here, I think we are fine. We don't need to add any extra flavors or colors or anything like that. So let's rename that drums. And for this episode, that is already it. And in next week's episode, we're going to be covering the bass and doing some trickery here to get this to sound nice as well, and deleting everything again. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please make sure to check out the artist below, Duris, and his release of this song called Someday, and help him get the recognition this guy deserves. Very talented individual. And I'll see you guys next week, Thursday. And for my patrons, this track, this whole project file with the before, the after, and the other mix is going to be available for you. So for now, it should be fun to continue. All right, see you guys next week. Bye-bye.